Hi, so this lesson is the pastry chef as an artist, the awareness change within us as pastry chefs. In this lesson, we're going to go through the shift of our awareness, the way we look at reality, the way we perceive things around us, and how they can be useful to us as pastry chefs and new designers and artists or creators to take everything that surrounds us and make it our own and design new products with it. So the artist awareness is the one that looks at the world with infinite potentials instead of seeing flaws, instead of seeing just limitations or again the same things that we see every day. The artist and creator looks at the world and tries to find out a secret beauty that lies within everything around him, just to take some new discovery and make it his own and bring it to his world. So let me just show you one beautiful sentence that influenced me as a creator and an artist and changed my whole awareness and way of looking at things. It's from a poem by Rilke, and it says, "If your daily life seems poor, do not blame it. Blame yourself. Tell yourself that you are not poet enough to call forth its riches. For the Creator, there is no poverty or no poor indifferent place." That means that reality as we see it is just a recommendation. You're not poet enough if you don't see the beauty, if you don't see the potentials, if you don't see the hidden messages around you in everything. This means that you're not poet enough to take these beautiful insights and make them your own. So it is our responsibility to look at the world differently and see pastry everywhere. Once we do that, once we change our mind and understand that it's our responsibility to see cakes in everything that we look at, this is where we start to be poets and we start to be artists and creators. So, what it means to change our awareness is to start becoming more actively curious about the world. So we look at things around us and we start envision how do we can take it apart, how do we take the elements of what we see and maybe we could use them in a different way. It means that we understand that beauty is everywhere and in everything. Every vegetable can become a shoe. Every chair, every pavement, every stone is a potential cake. How do we do that? How do we look at things with the potential eye that looks at things and understands that there is much more to it? So we become more childish in the sense of being more playful with the world around us. We understand that everything is just a game of experimenting and playing around with the elements that we see so we can create something new with it, as if it's a game of experimentation, of Lego between different parts that we take from all different worlds and we bring it into our pastry world. Second thing is understanding there are no mistakes. Because if we don't allow ourselves to do mistakes, to experiment, to try things out, this is where we block ourselves as artists and creators. So we have to allow freedom to do all the mistakes possible. And actually, there are no mistakes because everything is a stepping stones toward a new understanding, a new discovery. So all the so-called mistakes are just a matter of a journey that you do, and everything is part of a right path that takes you to the beautiful discovery. So the child awareness is basically the one that sees potential everywhere and plays with the world. If I ask a child, what is this in front of you? So an adult that will look at a glass, as you see here in this example, at a cup, an adult would say, yes, it's a container for water, for liquids to drink. But a child sees an opportunity in that object, and for him, the reality of a cup is just a recommendation. For him, the cup can be a building, it can be his best friend, it can be an airplane or anything else. So whatever you look at, you look through the child's awareness where everything can be something else. So if you're a creator and you look at cups and glasses, for you, it's just an excuse to take that as an element and create something new with it. This is how you become and how you transcend from being just a simple person that looks at the world to a creator and to an artist. So you use the what if question and you say, what if a glass could be a clothing piece? What if a glass could be a cake? What if a glass could be a part of a pastry design? So you look at the world around you and you understand that there is a responsibility to find beauty in everywhere that you look at, and how do you take the beauty that you discover into your world? So if pastry is everywhere, it means that everything awaits to be discovered. So if you look at these images and you see these beautiful underwater creatures, how can they become pastry? How can they become a beautiful dessert that you can show and design for your clients, for your restaurants, or for your business? How do you take the language of what you see, the understanding of the essence of what you see, and bring it to your pastry design? This is what we're going to learn in this course.